All right. First and foremost, we want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua, Ba'ashim, Rakakadash.
The bond stood the apostles and elders of Great Millstone Peace Society Church, for the brothers doing the work of sincerity and truth. The hope for elect. The brothers waiting every day praying for Yahweh, Ba'ashim, Yahushua to return so we can get out this place. Peace Salutation to you brothers. Right? This got a title from Newsweek. It says the FBI ranks black identity extremists a bigger threat than Al-Qaeda, white supremacists leaked documents. All right, so I'm just going to get to this article for a second. There's a caption under here. It says news report reveals that the FBI was concerned that of violence from black supremacist extremists. You know, the FBI has a history of violence and civil rights groups. Right, they always did that. And the fact when you know they did over Malcolm X. They did that with Martin Luther King, Martin Luther King, you know, Malcolm
X,
and a host of other guys, and what they used to call the Latin
Black Kings.
No, it was a Latin. It was something else they used to call them, but they always did that. Now, for a fact, we know that the FBI has always did that to the groups that we did, but they know for a fact we don't actually do things of that nature, like Oklahoma bombing. We don't do shit like that.
No.
We don't do. The only thing we do is probably kill each other in the neighborhoods. That's what niggas do, you know. And it ain't over no damn. It ain't over their religion. You know, so the FBI is basically saying we're worse. They calling us black identity extremists, and it's worse than the Al Qaeda, because actually Al Qaeda don't exist. So of course it's going to be worse than Al Qaeda. Know that Al Qaeda loosely translated to the database. You know, so what do we have to do with that? Nothing.
Absolutely.
So everything is coming to a point where the world is seeing that the Israelites are coming to as being they're coming forth over the whole. The people seeing that, realizing that we're Israelites. They're realizing. So now they call it a black identity extremist. They're not going to say too much of saying Hebrews in their documents. Just say if somebody read it, they might be like, well, damn, am I Hebrew? Am I Israelite? Blah, blah, blah. Yes. All right? So I'm going to read the document. I'm going to read the letter from Newsweek, the article. It says leaked FBI documents indicate black identity extremists and animal rights activists. They even talk about animal rights activists. That's how much they're not serious. They try to say animal rights and that black identity extremists. They're checking them both out. Are among the agency's top counterterrorism priorities under President Donald Trump. Now think about it. They said counterterrorism. Where was the terrorism at the beginning?
The only terrorist attack I've known of in the United States here recently is by a bunch of Islamic terrorists.
Not even on America's soil, except the 2001, which they claimed, which we find out it was a hoax. Now you're saying counterterrorism. The biggest terrorists are the so-called white man.
That's
or
right.
His own people. He's the terrorist that he's the terrorist that he don't see. To counter something, that means you oppose it. You can't even oppose. He's not going to oppose himself because he's the one making these strings get pulled. Even though Yahweh Shinoshah pulling it off. But the so-called white man, woman, and child are the biggest terrorists on the earth. They are the terrorists. They are the terrorists of the earth. The terrorize. I mean, the first law of human existence is the law to preserve your own, basically your own race. And that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
Try to get the quote right.
Yeah, no, you got it.
Right?
So self-preservation.
Self-preservation, right? They try to say self, but the same, like, cause you got Israelites out here that have guns and they ain't using them to go to the government. This is only gonna be 7. You think all of them gonna go? You gonna have 6 or 7 out of 200. Man, I got a good job. They gonna check? No, they know for a fact we're not gonna do it. What it is they're really focused on the Israelites, and they gotta dwindle that down because they know there's a power coming. So what they want to do is stop the spirit, or stop the word from getting out. Right? Anybody got scripture?
I got a piece of.
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. Go
Okay,
ahead.
kind of. Book of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 22. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
Right. So you're gonna be hated that you are an Israelite, and when it really come out, when they put us on the news, when they put us in the on your TV, we're looking for this guy right here. He's a terrorist. He's planning to do this. They're gonna be lying on you, right? Read it from the top again.
Okay. And ye shall be hated.
And they hate you. It's a perpetual hatred. Go ahead.
Of all men.
Yup, of all men. You know how people turn their back on when a person gets accused of something, they didn't know, and all of a sudden they don't like them either. It's gonna be done that way. You was a good guy because they're gonna start making up lies. Man, they see the facial recognition stuff. They can change your face. Now you did the crime. They put a computerized face on another person's face. You did the crime.
I think the brother Zion was taught, like off the movie Running Man, when they made old boy look like he did the murders, and he was the one trying to prevent the murders. But they did Photoshop, made a Photoshop video and made it look like he killed people. They're gonna try to do those things to us.
Crime. And that's what they're gonna try to do. Go ahead, brother.
Okay. Let me start over.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake.
Mm-hmm. For Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua name's
That's right.
sake. Because we're using the name of the Lord, which is a vibration they don't want to hear. Which is that word, that name destroys everything that's not of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, man. You know?
That's right, because they have like the name Yahweh Bashim Yahshua. They have like that name is wicked.
They act like it's to their ears. It don't. They're like they don't want it. Like they didn't want that name to be preached even in Israel of Yahushua, because they know they were wrong. They know the whole world knows that the Lord is coming, but they don't want to see the Lord coming. They don't want you to speak that name. And if I tell you, when that vibration gonna come out to the earth, it's shaking the heart. And you understand, there's big Israelites, it's being spoken, and things are happening. All right, go ahead, finish it all off.
Okay. But he that enduring to the end shall be saved.
Right, so you keep on going, man. Keep on speaking that name. And you're gonna be there and saved, man, through the Lord willing. Right? Got that?
Psalm chapter 9, Psalm chapter 141, verse 8. It says, But my eyes are unto thee, O Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and in thee is my trust. Leave not my soul destitute. Keep me from the snare which they have laid for me, and the gins of the workers of iniquity. Let the wicked fall into their own nets, whilst that I withal escape. That's what's going to happen. Like, we pray for the protection against you devils. And if we be those men, the Heavenly Father and His Son, they're going to deliver us. No matter what slander you come up against us, no matter what physical harm you try to bring to us and our families, ultimately it's going to turn to you. And I believe that's in Job, him that, no, it's not Job, it's Sirach. Him, basically, you Edomites, you're going to get caught back up in the traps that you laid. All right, you want to paint us as all these things in the media. We haven't stuck crosses upside down in people's lawns and burned them. We haven't tied anyone's children to cotton gins after we mutilated and killed them and sent them floating down rivers. We haven't gotten in airplanes and dropped propane tanks on people. All right, we haven't as so much. We haven't done anything near what other so-called supremacy
We never
groups
did
have done.
anything.
Nothing.
We did
Nothing. Somebody might have stole a candy bar when they, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That's it. When they was a teenager. You can't bring up these accusations against us. All right. That's why all of it is going to backfire on you. Because when it's our turn to have you, we're going to do all types of things to you. The same. Oh, you got to say that?
No, go ahead, finish.
The same snares, the same image that you paint us in to be a beast, wild, no thought, crazy, demons. We're gonna have that same image of you in the kingdom, and you're gonna have to suffer it and just hate yourself.
So
That's
bring
right.
it. So bring it, man.
Yeah.
So bring it. And when you bring it, know that the end is near. All right? I'm reading a little more of this article. It says the FBI priority list documents obtained by the Young Turks Thursday lay out the Bureau's 2018 fiscal year focal point in counterterrorism, crime, cybercrime, and counterintelligence. The 2018-2019 threat guidance document described black identity extremists, BIE, as those who use force or violence in violation. So where is the violation or the violence that's been using the force? Where is it?
Well, I guess a couple street scuffles.
Oh
When
yeah.
people
Oh.
come push us or something, throw something. I guess.
Oh, yeah, that's what happened. See, they're going to expand. They're going to blow up something that was not. It was minor. It wasn't even what it was. See, they hate you, man. They hate us. I had told the brothers yesterday. I brought this out. I used the Wi-Fi at my sister's home. I put the Wi-Fi in. And before, when you open up the Wi-Fi, it give you all type of Wi-Fi's that's in the area. It said FBI surveillance. Man, they out here following you, man. No matter what you think, they so slick. They out here following brothers, man. They know where you go. They know what you eat. They know what you watch. They know what time you. Even if you, most brothers go home and then you don't see nothing. You might find they might be reading, but they got the cameras on your phone. They're listening in. They sitting there. Because Esau is a cunning hunter. What would a hunter do? He will stay in his place until he finds his prey to get him. He'll stay there for hours, days, to get what he's gonna do. So he's out there studying us, man. The FBI is studying us, man. They study. They know that name of the Lord is making them shriek. They know they don't see any goods, but shit. When they get all over, when it's all over with, when they finish, I'm gonna have all type of crazy stuff in my hand on the video. Right? You got the scripture? Go ahead, brother.
All right, this is the book of First Peter, chapter 4, and verse 14. Because see, they want to label us Israelites, us men that are out here pushing this word as black identity extremists. All right, and that's making us a reproach. Okay, so this is First Peter chapter 4, and verse 14. If ye be reproached for the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, happy are ye, for the Spirit of glory and of the Most High resteth upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. Alright, so hey, they're going to speak evil about us, but hey, we're glorifying the Heavenly Father's name and Yahushua's name. Alright? But they're going to make it seem like we're doing evil, okay, which we're not.
Nope. It's going to be evil in the sight of everybody because the Yahushua said they're going to persecute you, man. Right? Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah, I just want to read two of these right quick. 2nd Ezra, chapter 6, verses 8 and 9. And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob held hands first the heel of Esau. That heel represents the red people, the Edomites. That's a symbol of them going into slavery in the near future, which is going to happen according to these scriptures. For Esau is in the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it, that follow it. And, you know, they don't want their world of being Edomites. Because they know they're Edomites. They don't want their world of Edomites to come to an end, which is going to happen anyway.
They don't want that. They don't want their their beautiful America to be taken. They don't want to be rocked out for their kingdom. They want to stay here forever. So that's why they in all type of witchcraft. They try to keep us. They try to keep us down by putting all type of entertainment. You know, dumbing us down. But the elect is not gonna listen to that shit. You know, you so-called, you got black conscious people that are unconscious.
Yeah.
Because what now is more of a making money in a society when the dollar's gonna fail.
That's
you know?
right.
Like I seen a picture of Mayweather with like I think $1 billion on the table. He like a retard, man.
That's some money, man.
He's super corny. I bet you can't talk to no bitch or no dude. I bet you got really no conversation, man.
Like 4-year-old retard.
He's like it was. Who want to see the same thing? I have this big.
Oh, you talking about his money problem?
Yeah, but I don't think he has no type of communication skills.
No, I know what you mean. He don't.
That he's really he took all that away from himself when he delved into that. So the Most High is really gonna charm grow that nigga, man, with some gloves on. Go ahead, bro.
Sirach 27 and 26. I'll start 25. Whoso casteth a stone on high, casteth it on his own head, and a deceitful stroke shall make wounds. Whoso diggeth the pit shall fall therein, and he that setteth the trap shall be taken therein. He that worketh the mischief, it shall fall upon him, and he shall not know whence it cometh. So all these plots, plans, and operations, King Alfred plan, Rex 84, all these things that you have set that you believe is going to sweep us up off our feet to destroy us, Esau, you don't realize that you're only setting up your own destruction. You're only creating a situation for the elect and Yahweh Shai to have more fun when they return. All right, when that ass whooping is upon you, you're gonna do all this and do all that. You don't realize that it's all gonna fall upon you. Here it is. You carted us off in the ghettos. You got us drugs in our neighborhood, poisoning our foods. And they're starting to feel some of that, like in the curses of Deuteronomy. Now you're starting to feel some of it. Now your people have actually the highest rates of welfare. All right, more you are on welfare. The fluoride in the water is getting at you, idiots. That's why your sperm count is low. All these jacked up foods is messing up your people. Every trap that you set to mess us up is actually now getting back at you, and it's going to ultimately be fulfilled when our Savior comes and cracks some clouds.
Now it's like also with the opioids, you done died more than men. 3 times more than men that fought in Vietnam?
Yeah. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
Just real quick, because you had the soldiers when they was taking Yahweh Shai, they was mocking them, making fun of them, put a crown of thorns on them. Saying, you the king of the Jews. You wanted to make fun. Hey, he's gonna come back as the king of the Jews. You wanted to make fun of him like that. You wanted to do that to him. He's gonna come. You want the king of the Jews? Yahweh, he gonna show you. The king of the Jews is gonna show you how he gets down when he returns.
Big time.
Big time, bro. Well, you got it?
Yeah, this is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 5, and I'm going to start at verse 10, all right? It says, "Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake." All right, so hey, even though Esau, all right, other nations, you want to put labels on us, hey, we're blessed. All right, we're blessed to know this truth. We're blessed to be able to go out for the Spirit to be on us to make these video epistles. All right, even though you speak evil manners against us, all right, ultimately in the end, Lord willing, where else we're going to be blessed.
Exactly. So
I got a precept right quick. Okay, 1 Kings chapter 10, verse 9. Blessed be the Lord thy power, which delight in thee to set thee on the throne of Israel, because the Lord loves Israel forever. Therefore, may he thee the king to do judgment and justice.
Right.
Come.
Yahushua, they said, blessed be the Lord.
Come.
That power that delighted me, man. So hey, this is a delighted thing that Yahweh Hashem Yahushua see his men doing, man. It appeases him, man.
Come.
Right? So, you know, you think we're making a tumult in the world. The world is looking at it like it's trouble. You know, pesky fellas out here, pesky. We're pesky. We're screaming in the name of the Lord. We're making it. Hey, we won't stop. They hate that, right? And so we're gonna still continue to be pesky. We're gonna still scream on the name of the Lord. We're gonna try to we're gonna delight in the Lord, man. Our Savior, Yahweh Shai, you know, and Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and all praise to him, man. So, you got something else?
Yeah, I just have one more verse in that same Matthew chapter 5, and y'all speak on it right now. Matthew chapter 5 and verse 12, rejoice and be exceeding glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. All right, and that reward is going to be that heaven is talking about, heaven here on earth.
That's right.
All right, according to Isaiah chapter 45, verse 17 to 18. All right, those who are of the elect, that are going to be persecuted, they're going to be first fruits. All right, it's levels to this. All right, they're going to be the top Israelites in the kingdom.
That's right.
Forever, man.
All right. So, with that, we're going to give all praise to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash.
Step out of the process. Peace, salutation, brother. Keep doing it. We almost out of here. Shalom.
Shalom.